Hi everybody, today we're playing Soul Sorter. It's a personality test so we can get to know each other. Or know me, for my first video. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this. I'm pretty shit. I'm not even good at games. I don't know why I'm playing a game. I'm gonna get cancelled in like a week or so we'll see where this goes. When you died, your mind did not take kindly to the afterlife. The crushing weight of eternity pressed hard upon your psyche. No matter where you turned, your vision, distant lights twinkled softly. You tried to move towards them, but the distance never seemed to wane. You reached your hands out thousands of times, each time more desperate than the last. You screamed out for help, for purpose, or at least for company. Long after you had lost track of time, you were found. A radiant being came to you. It told you that it heard your pleas. Its voice rang out to you, seemingly from all directions. It offered you something you never thought your heart would yearn for. It offered you a job! And it told you that this plane of existence was being renovated, that souls were being segregated based on the actions that they took in life, and that this team needed new hands. You begged for it for an interview, but it laughed, saying it could do you one better, some on-the-job training to determine your capability. It told you it would set you up with an office, where you would receive further instruction. You shook its hand, you didn't let it go, fearing it would be the last time you would ever touch another being. Luckily, you didn't have to. The being whisked you away. So it just grabbed me. Oh, it has a body now. And now here you are. Your consciousness still hazy, but you feel much better sitting here. It feels like some lucidity has returned to your continued sensory experience. Before long, the strange entity broke the silence. Here's your office. Make yourself at home. What do you think? Is it to your liking? I mean, let me see here. There's no walls. Not really an office. I just nah. Well, I offered you a job, not a vacation. You'll get used to it. Anyway, we're short on time, being understaffed and all, so let's get to it. I've got your file here, says you've been dead for about a year. If you've had it rough, don't worry about it. The first year is always the worst. Speaking of your file, it seems no one's ever taken your name. Is there something you'd like to be called? We'll do Smix. Oh. Oh! I don't like that font. Thank you. As I will be the one conducting your training process, you may call me Conductor. Oh, is this like a train? Now then, let me explain what you'll be doing here. As I mentioned before, the purpose of our department is to sort souls into one of two categories, punished and forgiven. It hasn't been decided what the consequences of being sorted into either category is, so use whatever judgment you find most suitable. It's all subjective anyways. We'll send the soul of a member of the recently deceased to your office, and from there you will start the evaluation process. The file on your left contains some basic information regarding the soul that you will see in front of you. Oh. As well as a description of what our as well as a description of what our have determined their greatest sin. We recommend you start here with each new soul in order to get the greatest understanding of what we'd like you to analyze. Now ours have been... I can't read. Why am I even doing this? I can't read. Now our ascertainers are once living souls we employ. Much like yourself, just because they wrote it down doesn't mean it's indisputably horrible. Use your own judgment. The file in the middle is for Inquisition. We ask that you write down all questions that you ask the living souls, for documentation purposes. Okay. Unfortunately, your Inquisition time is limited. We allow you a maximum of 3 questions. The clock on your desk will indicate the remaining time. Finally, the file on your right contains instructions on how to give a verdict as to what faith you believe the soul has earned. A ticket will be printed from the clock. Tear it off and stamp it with one of the 2 stamps on your desk. All of the choices you make during your training period will be used by us to determine what kind of sorter you are for diversity purposes. We would like you to represent a wide variety of perspectives in our workforce. At the end, you'll be able to see performance appraisal detailing the information we gathered from you. Though we ask that you use whatever judgment you see fit, I will insist that you not give every soul the same verdict. Your job is to sort after all. Anyways, I have to run. Eternity moves a lot faster than you might think when you're endlessly swamped. Good luck, Smix. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Before you knew it, a young man was standing before you. He seems to be trembling. It's a man? Oh, hi! Oh, that's not a man voice. Sorry. I'm still processing me dying and everything else. Might as well not delay this any longer. You are on a schedule after all. Let's eyeballs. Cause of death. Gunshot wound. He killed himself. Oh, he's 15. That's why he looks like a little boy. Shut up a high school. Teacher and okay, well, oh, I don't know. No, wait. Okay. What is that? What is this? What does this do? I don't know what this does. Oh my god. Was this explained? Oh, that's what I oh my god. Okay, well let's ask him some questions. Let's see. Why did you shoot up your school? What was your home life like? Do you regret what you did? Why did you kill a teacher? So, did he just kill one person? He killed 6 people. I'm gonna say, what do you wish your life could have been? Wow, that, hurts to think about. It really is over, isn't it? I'd be lying if I said I had any big plans for the future. I probably wouldn't be here if I did. If I had the opportunity to choose, I would have liked to do something related to music or theater. Ideally both. Also, he's just JD from the Heathers! I find no signs of becoming rich and famous, silencing all those who doubted me. It was never really much more than fantasy. I knew that realistically, the only thing waiting for me after high school was disappointment and a 9 to 5. I wish I could have made my sister proud. Let's ask why. I'm sorry. You don't get it, okay? You weren't there. You didn't see the things they did to me, the things they said about me. There's this guy, Tyler. He and his gang used to pick on me. It started off pretty typical. They would make fun of how I'd look or how I talk, nothing I hadn't already dealt with 100 times before. But they wouldn't stop me. It got more extreme every day, and they would beat me up, take my things, and worst of all, they showed my singing videos to the school. I recorded myself singing songs from my favorite musicals for practice. I thought maybe I'd try musical theater. Anyway, they took my phone and sent the videos to everyone. I became famous, or infamous really, overnight. It was humiliating. Like a piece of my heart had been torn out and passed around, only to be spat out upon by everyone in my school zone. I lost the only escape I had left, and the teachers wouldn't help me, my parents wouldn't help me. I know I shouldn't have done what I did, but I had no way out. I was just gonna kill myself. I know that's what everyone would have preferred. I wanted to give myself a win before I went out. A final fuck you to a world that treated me like shit. That's all I can say for myself. Well, the teacher didn't bully him. Yeah, why did he kill the teacher? Ha, that old bitch. If you think she deserved it any less than those kids, you are mistaken. The teacher was a pedophile. There are plenty of kids who can vouch for that. She probably molested half my classroom before I put a stop to it. She would flirt with some of the students in class, real obvious flirting like you see on a TV. I'd always avert my eyes just in case she had any ideas of adding me to her list. It's probably around here somewhere. Might as well get her to fess up. It's not my problem anymore. Okay. I have to decide. Okay, well, yeah, I'm out of time. Okay. I think if I was to decide, he was bullied, he was a theater kid, he killed his teacher, but like, the teacher didn't do anything to him. Like, I think it was good that he killed the pedophile, but you know, he wasn't molested himself, right? I just think like, other people have been bullied, yet they haven't shut up the school. And like, even if he killed, like, why did he kill 6 kids? I just feel, you know what? Go to hell. Yep. Goodbye. 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 What an intimate setting. I expected far worse. Is it intimate? We got a lot of space. Seems they've been gracious enough to allow me some small comfort on while my head dude. Seems they've been gracious enough to allow me some small comfort while my head is in the pillory. I digress. Let's not keep your interrogation waiting. Okay, what are you here for? Lydia Stevens, 56, died from breast cancer. Was involved in a long-term incestuous... Wait, why can I click that? What? What am I gripping? The fuck? Why is it only that W? Ooh, okay. Was involved in a long-term incestuous relationship with her sister. You know, we all have moments. Let's see. Why not be with someone unrelated? What was your sister like? What you worried about? Why are there power imbalances? Is your sister like younger? Yeah. How did it start? Plenty of reasons, but I could read between the lines. I'm going southern. Lydia. She's from the south. But I can read between the lines. You want me to justify myself? You want me to explain why I would ever consider doing something so horribly disgusting? I don't expect to garner any sympathy, but I'll give you my sob story anyways. Okay, I'm stopping. That's I can't do it. I can't read. I can't do accents. When I was growing up, it wasn't socially acceptable to be attracted to someone the same sex as yourself, so my sister and I were growing up, getting to that age where you start to experience sexual urges. Instead of experimenting with others, we experimented with each other. All this is a roundabout way of justifying something that has a much simpler explanation. Love. Aw. Okay. That's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Dude. Did your parents find out? We never told. Okay. That's what I would think. Yeah, because I wouldn't tell my parents if I was banging. I don't have a sister, but if I was banging my sister, no one would know. We never told them, but I can't imagine the reason would have been a pleasant one. That's why I'm here, aren't I? Because you post-mortem pencil pushers think I lived an immoral life. So we kept it a secret. It wasn't hard to convince people that we were two very close sisters. It's not hard to lie when you have nothing to feel sorry for. Besides, we didn't have to lie for long. Both of us, our parents died before either of us turned 25. After that, it was just the two of us pretending to be lonely ladies for the rest of our lives. I feel like she kind of covered this. Like, I feel like her and her sister just, like, discovered each other's bodies and stuff. This is... I don't know if I like talking about this. What is your sister like? She's wonderful. She never gave two shits about what other people thought. I always loved that about her. She's kind and fiercely loyal to all those that she cares about, but pulls no punches when it comes to her enemies. Even when we were young, her feistiness was an inspiration to me. It helped me become the person I wanted to be. The kind of person who will help herself no matter what the world keeps screaming. Always put on a brave face even when I was nearing my end. I know that if the world's reversed, I wouldn't have been able to stay strong like she did. It tears my heart to pieces knowing I had to leave her behind. Hey, you know what? Yeah, like, she didn't hurt anybody. I mean, like, it's kind of gross, but, like, they weren't having kids. They didn't hurt another child with it. We're just, you know, doing their thing. She's probably from the South, honestly. You're good. You can go up there. Okay, take your ticket. Hello. Tyler. Outer space, huh? Are you so bad? What is that voice I'm doing? I like how they do the little eyeballs. They got, like, some shading. Little booty chin. Nice. Okay, Tyler, let's see. Gunshot. Oh, you were the one that got. Oh, I mean, 15-year-olds, they say some, like, pretty shitty. Why does it keep doing this? They say some pretty shitty things, you know? So, like, just because you're bullying people, is there any part of living you're gonna miss? I really don't. I feel like this is what most bullies do, so let's talk about this. Home life is good, no real problems. My old man wasn't around because of work, but Mama loved us so well enough on her own. I got 2 other brothers I'd fight with, but sometimes I figure that's normal. Just something that comes up naturally when you're not afraid to say what you think. So, like, I don't know, maybe he was getting picked on by his older brothers, and that's where he learned it from. I feel like we know about this. What do you like about bullying others? The funniness part of it. Some laugh at with friends at school. There's a lot to laugh at too. One kid got jerking off behind the portable classrooms while her teacher chewing him out over it. Fucking funny. That's what it is. Are these people British? Oh my god, wait, is this a British game? Dude, I can't do a British accent. Anyways, ain't just me neither. Everyone does it, making fun of shit you find weird. I'm sure kids are saying shit about me too. Life would be boring if you went wet, allowed to say shit about shit. Do you feel sympathy? No, not really. Don't know why I would. Ain't like I done nothing criminal. Never laid hands on no one or nothing. I just talk shit. My friends get rough sometimes, but I don't think that's too bad neither. Not the same as killing. See, that's why I kind of punished that guy, because, like, I feel like he wasn't asking for it, but these are also, like, 15-year-olds, like, their brains aren't fully developed, and, like, it's just, I feel like, I don't know, you transfer schools, you shouldn't shoot somebody, like, there's other ways to go about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna forgive him. I mean, I feel like he should repent, but, like, I don't even know, like, does forgiveness send them to heaven, or, like, what does it do? Like, do they get reincarnated? I don't know, I'm not too angry about this. I can see it in your eyes. It's unmistakable. You have a curious look, not yet spoiled by routine. You're a new hire, aren't you? For both our sakes, I hope our manager has trained you properly. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't remember what that three-eyed lady said. So, lung cancer, 54, was a major contributor to wealth inequality. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Were you self-made? I feel like self-made is better. Self-made is quite loaded. No, I did not come from nothing. You're delusional if you believe you can achieve great wealth without prior resource investment. That being said, my success is not due entirely to inheritance. I wouldn't be where I am today if I spent my life pissing away inheritance. No, the gifts I inherited go beyond just money. Good education, a proper upbringing, this is what separates me from the average person. Call it what you will. I wonder, like, did he donate? I did. Did you think you had me checkmated there? I sent money to all manner of charitable organizations. Not every business owner is a greedy fat cat. Either way, it's not as if giving money is the cure all to people's problems. It's the same as giving a man to fish. It's a temporary solution. I can't guarantee a charity will use my money to enact real change. That's true. That's true. Okay, let's see. Do you think poor people... Yeah, this is a good question. Deserve it? Probably not. I don't think people deserve to suffer, but it's highly likely their suffering is a result of their own actions. While it's true being highborn makes your life much easier, it isn't impossible to create a better life for yourself, even in the harshest conditions. I see too many people give up on themselves, surrendering to drugs, alcohol, or other earthly pleasures. They rather seek temporary relief than a permanent solution, and so they remain poor, as will their children since they propagate a similar mindset. Okay, well, okay, let me think about this. So, the hell is that? But anyways, I feel like he's not the worst person. Like, he was rich, but it sounded like he gave money to charity. He can't help everybody. Like, I don't think he's like other people level of evil, but yeah, I think you're chilling. Why are you smiling like that? Why are you smiling like that? Do they lie to you? Are they allowed to lie? I thought they're just like souls, supposed to tell the truth. Oh, this is a little army. I'm prepared to answer any questions you might have, Captain. Heart attack? Oh, he was old, man. He looks young. Look at this guy. Oh, maybe this is like when he was in the war. During wartime, killed enemy soldiers and civilians with drones. Oh, well, I don't know. Can you really control that? Or that's pretty... Do you feel civilian deaths are necessary? Civilian deaths are nothing short of a tragedy. They should never be anywhere near the line of fire, but that isn't our choice to make. If the enemy is careless, if they don't evacuate their citizens properly, then tragedies happen. We can't afford to lose sight of our goal. It's 10 lives now or thousands later. Okay. Do you believe that... Yeah. I do believe in our cause. I believe we've brought peace to many undeveloped regions of the world. These people are being controlled by dictators and extremists. It's our duty to use power to bring democracy and freedom to the world. Okay. Well, I don't think it would. He seems pretty like he's helping out everybody. And like, why? He just seems really devoted, but why is he devoted? I think that's the best question. Family's military, always has been. I've been taught the benefits from a young age. I was enrolled in ROTC during high school. After that, do they have this in Britain? Is this British? I don't know. I was enrolled in ROTC during high school. After that, I went to school to get my degree to better serve my country. With it, I became an officer, learned to pilot UAVs, and gained the opportunity to serve a purpose greater than myself. Without the military, I wouldn't have structure, discipline, or direction. Not everyone can handle that kind of pressure, but pressure makes diamonds. Well, this is just kind of unfortunate with everything going on, but like, who knows what war this guy fought in, and like, I'm sure like in his mind he was morally correct. He thought he was helping people. Like, why do we have to punish him for that? Like, I feel like he was trying to go about life the best way he could have. I just... Dude, this kind of... What are they doing? Are they, like, all getting... Like, they do the same reaction. I think I've only punished the school shooter right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude. Sobriety has been kicking my ass ever since I got here, whatever this is. Anyways, I'll be fine, don't worry. I like our little flowers. Oh, yeah, let's get to work. Car accident. Unknown. Negligent use of drugs while operating a motor vehicle, leading to the deaths of 2 others. Oh, I know people like this. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna forgive you, lady. What made you think it was safe? Were you ever in rehab? Do you ever mourn your lost potential? I like this question. Potential? That's funny. The way I see it, I never had any potential. I came to terms with that a long time ago. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, it's all just a part of a long chain of events. I got hooked on drugs, burned fast, and died. No butterfly flapping its wings could have stopped it. If you think there was a bright future waiting just out of reach, you're mistaken. Okay, well, I think this girl is just like, this is exactly what the billionaire was talking about. This girl. What made you, are you addicted? Well, obviously. What made you think it was safe? I didn't, my mind, it just wasn't thinking straight. It's like I wasn't even in my body. You gotta understand, if I wasn't so high, I would have never put those people in danger. It was something I only did on occasion, driving like that. I kept it to myself, you know? I knew about the danger. Heard about it on TV and on road signs. I made a mistake, an honest one. I'm not a killer. I'm just really, really stupid, I promise. I don't know. Was she ever try to get better? Nope, not once. Never saw the purpose. So I meet with a group of people who peer pressure me into getting sober? Then what? I'm off drugs and still miserable? That doesn't sound any better, not to mention the time and money investment. Sure, it helps for some people, but I find it more likely I'll end up pedaling in peace. Okay, this one's kind of hard. I feel like, oh, what did I do? Go back. I feel like she had chances to get better and she just kept putting herself in that hole, because she could have went to rehab. She could have decided not to drive that day. Like, she killed 2 people, man. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, you had time. You're 33. You shouldn't be acting like this. Like, maybe if you were like 18-year-old, like, that makes more sense, but you've had all that time. Goodbye. Oh, you look like a little... Is this the pedophile? This is the pedophile, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this is... Whew. Whew, whew. Okay, let's ask her questions. Because I don't even... This is... Yeah. Abuse of power. What power? I might blackmail them with some sort of threat of failing grades. I've never done anything of that. Threat of... First of all, no. That's... Why are you making yourself the victim? It isn't like I went after everyone that entered my classroom. It's quite easy to tell when someone is interested. Ugh, why are you linking me? Winking? Did I say linking? That's gross. Did you like people your own age? I had someone, never married. Naturally, I abhorred the idea of being tied down. Older than I, in case you were worried that I took a teenage husband. We both knew each other's sexual escapades. Like me, he was quite experimental. We thought of sex as just another way of playing with each other. Freeing, having a partner to open so many pleasures of life. Okay. Epstein. We don't, well, she was already saying that she kind of does. You don't think they're too young? Why, of course. You don't really think those high school students are the same as children? They are. Honestly, you should see... I've seen it. It isn't that they don't. I don't like this. Oh, okay. Getting gross. It's 15-year-olds, dude. I was told you're gonna ask me questions about myself. I assume this is my dreaming brain's way of unconscious self-reflection, so I'll indulge. It's like Rainbow 27? What? Unethical experimentation and kidnapping. Was she kidnapping people, or? Okay. So far, it's been pretty simple, trial and error. I've been told subjects aren't easy to acquire, so I'm taking it slow. As of late, we've been trying to alter the brain of a mentally ill test subject through extreme emotional manipulation. It's the least destructive method I could think of. It's important that we work with maladjusted because they have a clear issue that might be resolved. If the issue is fixed, I'll know I'm on the right track. However, I can't help but feel like the real future lies in physical educations. With enough understanding, the brain could simply be rewired, no different than a computer. There's a certain frequency to the idea that's hard to resist. I can't wait to crack her open and start poking around just to see what happens. So you're going to hell. You're definitely going to hell. Let's ask other questions though. Which I going to hell though. Yeah, where the hell does she get these people from? My assistant takes care of that. She assures me her methods are safe, but that doesn't stop me from... I insist that we obtain subjects with mental disorders, so she snoops around support groups, some of which she used to belong to. Thanks to my thorough instructions, she knows to only go after people with weak social ties. Anyone who won't inform someone where they're going. Stay patient while she waited for the right fish to bite, but eventually we caught one. No trouble from the police yet. Whole process was painstakingly planned, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Worst case scenario, I defer all my blame to my assistant. It's also part of my scientific rigor. Dude. Why are you doing this? I want to understand the brain. Or simply I want to find a way to control it. we, the human race, have discovered a few ways to treat mental disorders with varying degrees of success. You could be a psychologist. Why are we doing emotional manipulation? Like, what is even... Now imagine if a modern scientist could run experiments uninhibited. Imagine all the ways that they could discover. All it takes is for one curious person to see past the Nuremberg Code, and humanity can read the... What qualifications do you even have to do this? How lucky. Dude. Dude. What? Get out of here. Get out of here. Hello, it's me again. I have excellent news for you. Your trial period is hereby concluded. This won't go with your record, but what did you think of work? How are you feeling? I don't care, I'm just doing my job. Yep. It's a good feeling, isn't it? Like you have wrought justice with that kind of attitude. You'll do great here. Our chat's short, but I'm on a schedule, as I will be for the rest of my existence. The hiring department has sent me the results. You should take a look. Okay. What does this mean? Oh, okay. Are these just zodiacs? I'm punitive. The punitive are willing to dish out any punishment they see fit. Organization be damned. They believe any notion of wrongdoing is worthy of retribution, and they know nothing of absolution. Absolution? Okay, I'm like halfway. I wish it gave me like percentage or like lenient. The lenient are willing to forgive any transgression. Organization be damned. They trust in the good of nature of others, and they cannot bring themselves to dole out a penalty. So like I'm half and half? The forgiven believe everyone deserves a chance to rectify mistakes, so as long as they're willing to show remorse, they believe that the only obstacle to improving oneself is having the will to do so. I am not forgiving. Or is this like all the way? I can't... Is this all the way full, or is this not full? I don't know. Why are they putting all these hard words in here, dude? I can't even speak this language to be H. Obstinates, obsibidaba. The obsidiba believe in holding true to their values, even if the entire world is against them. They know their way is the right way, and they refuse to back down. They respect those who feel no shame for living their lives in the way they please. I literally don't know if this is all the way up or not, though. Maybe I'm not. Well, which one is this one? Okay, well, I don't know. Let's look at the next one. Pacifist. The pacifist believes in non-violence above else. They believe there is no justification for killing another, as killing is the only crime that eliminates all possibility of reparations for the victims. Oh, I think this is all the way, because everyone that killed somebody else, like, nah, you're going to hell. So yeah, I think this means... So I am not forgiving. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this is like if you forgive the people that killed people, which is just like, why? Like, I don't get it. Revolutionary. The revolutionary does not follow the pecking order. They hate other people trying to impose their will on or control them in any way. They believe that the abuse of power is truly a despicable act. Differential. The differential has respect for those who command. Maybe I'm not saying that right. I don't think I'm saying that right. They see the value in proper leadership and understand that having the power to influence others is not an easy tool to wield. Scienter's Scourge. The Scienter's Scourge offers no pity to those who are fully aware of the consequences of their actions. Mistakes they can abide, but understand one's actions and still commit them forfeits any right to forgiveness. Antisocial. The antisocial does not fit in with the crowd. They have left the bandwagon long ago, and they have since developed a unique lens that is free from social pressure. They don't need anyone else to reaffirm their beliefs. Capricious. The capricious are difficult to characterize. Why can I say capricious but not characterize? They act on any whim and are not bound by a need for self-imposed consistency. While others form their beliefs based on ideology, they trust in the miracles of the mind. Small talker. When it comes to acquisition, the small talker is most interested in the sentimental moments that build a person piece by piece. They believe that every part of a person matters, and are not ones to overlook the fine print. An interrogator. When it comes to inquisitions, the interrogator tackles issues head-on. They care more about understanding the situation at hand rather than searching for the cause or evaluating the perpetrators. This is not even a word. This gotta be like German or something. When it comes to inquisition, the blank likes to ponder preferable outcomes. They are tangled up in feelings of loss and missed opportunity, but in return they are granted a greater sense of sensitivity. And this one's the executioner. Oh, does it not? Okay. When it comes to Inquisition, the executioner tends not to trouble themselves with it. They are feel most like the problems can be assessed well enough at face value. They understand that their job is to be a judge, not a therapist. I don't know how I got 0. I mean, like, I executioned a good amount of people. There was like 3 of them. They look so diverse. You're exactly the kind of person we need on the team. Oh, I'm hired. I can send someone else down here to help you finish the remaining paperwork. I probably won't see you again after this, but congratulations are certainly in order. Welcome to the team. Before I forget, the hiring department sent another document for you to take a look at. You don't have to. Job is yours either way. Yeah, let's look at it. So it is like a train. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I kind of like that. No, I kind of like that. I wish I had a... what is that? What is that? No, I like my three-eyed lady. I like my three-eyed lady because this guy is a little sketch. Oh, where am I going? I decided to switch the theme. Oh, we missed out. We could have gotten a bird. The gazebo? Who's Claire? Oh, the scientist lady. Jobless recluse. Does that description sound familiar? No. I don't know which anime this is. If anybody knows, they can comment below. Oh, pedophile. Where's the... oh, he looks much nicer here. Joan was gonna keep her wounds after her death, and you also may have noticed an unused character. Well, this is receding hairline guy. This guy's unused. I don't think we met him. Was she like a big deal to the plot or something? Who's gonna be Joan's drug dealer? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, pull 2 rooms. Ah, I kind of like that. I mean, either one was good. Oh, these are cute. Oh, okay. Alright, well that was Soul Sorter. If anybody's interested, it was literally like 49 cents on Steam. It was a really cheap game. You guys can try it and see. This is my first video, so let me know if I did things right. Obviously, I can't read. I'm illiterate. And if anybody has any feedback, anything I could do to improve. I know my quality isn't the best. I'm literally using some like Turtle Beach mic I used to play Overwatch, so yeah, that was this. I'll keep playing games if anybody wants to see me play more games, or like if you think my voice is annoying, like you could tell me too. Yeah, bye.